My lady, don't you think? He looks a lot like a noble from Chang'an. My heart dropped. I let out a nervous laugh. Back in Chang'an, I was just a servant girl. Never even met anyone important. Every day it was just laundry and cooking in the back courtyard. Waiting on my mistress. No way I'd ever run into nobles. Xiao Deji saw me dodging the question and looked away. He helped me pack up Jingxing's things. I was too worried to let Jingxing head to the capital alone. So I begged Xiao Deji to go with him. The Grand Scholar agreed. It's a long road. If it were just a few of them traveling, they'd definitely attract trouble. Xiao Deji's martial arts are top tier. He could keep them safe. I was casually flipping through a storybook from the capital. It was all about Fu Yunzheng and his romantic encounters with noble ladies. Those tender scenes flashed through my mind one by one. It honestly made my heart ache. The book also mentioned that the crown prince always wore a string of plain wooden prayer beads on his wrist. The craftsmanship was rough, clearly cheap looking. Compared to the jade pendants and sachets he wore, they were nothing. But I knew exactly where those beads came from. It was our first year together. I heard his birthday was coming up, so I bought a block of raw wood from an old eunuch. That piece of wood cost me an entire month's wages. I secretly measured his wrist size one night while he wasn't looking. Then I spent months grinding away at it, until I managed to carve out a decent-looking set of wooden prayer beads. Every single bead carved by hand. I even made a special trip to Puduo Temple with the beads, to have the abbot bless them, hoping they'd bring Fu Yunzheng good luck. When he received them, he just gave them a quick glance and didn't touch them. Didn't put them on. I felt a little stung back then. But seeing them again in that storybook, I just felt this wave of longing and bitterness. Something that was never supposed to be on his wrist somehow showed back up. It felt weird, and honestly, a little annoying. You didn't want them when I put my heart into making them, even talked trash about them, and now you're wearing them like they mean something? What, are you out here mourning me? So childish. But even as I said that, a small part of me couldn't help but hope. Not long after Jingxing left, I started opening shops all over the north. I had some savings, I couldn't sit still, and with the constant unrest up north, I figured I'd better stack some cash. I'm a total foodie. I love all kinds of food. But wonton is my absolute favorite. Not just eating it, I love making it too. Watching people enjoy food I made just fills me up with this warm, fuzzy feeling. So I ended up opening one wonton shop after another across the north. My wontons were seriously delicious. Every time the place was packed, with some people coming from far away just to try them. One day, a regular customer specifically asked for me to make his order. With nothing better to do, I rolled up my sleeves and made him a hot steaming bowl myself. I also had this little wonton stall, selling a specialty I invented called golden dumpling wontons. My own recipe, and honestly, unmatched. The stall was tucked away in a quiet spot, mostly locals and word-of-mouth customers. But people kept coming. To me, keeping this craft alive in a place far from home, and making people happy, that meant everything. I'd set up the tables and chairs outside, lay out all the dishes, and get to work. After a long day, I got home and this idea popped into my head. My wonton shop up north was killing it. What if I opened one in Chang'an too? I'd be rolling in money. Once that thought hit me, I suddenly started craving Chang'an osmanthus cake and roast duck. Even with my personal chef able to recreate it, it just never tasted the same as the real thing. Even though Jingxing's letters came regularly, the way I missed him just kept coming in waves. Right when I was about to pack up and head to Chang'an, the Grand Scholar brought the kids back to the north. When I got the letter, I almost burst into tears. I counted the days and showed up at the city gate hours early to meet them. My maid saw how embarrassingly eager I was and teased me. My lady, what are you gonna do when the young master gets married someday? What are you gonna do then? Wait, what did you just say? I didn't catch that. My maid just rolled her eyes, knowing I was being a total boy mom, and just smiled and dropped it. I waited at the city gate for what felt like forever. The moment their carriage came into view, I was already sprinting toward them. The second I spotted the carriage, the sky decided to pull a fast one on us. It started drizzling out of nowhere. I quickly grabbed a nice bamboo umbrella from my carriage. Once I got the kid safely inside, I hugged him tight and said, "All those days you were gone. Did you miss me?" "Of course I missed you, Mom. Every time I saw how lively Chang'an was, I wished you were right there with me." "Mom, in a few days, will you come to Chang'an with me?" On the way home, Jingxing just kept talking non-stop, telling me everything about his time in Chang'an. The tough moments, the fun ones. I listened while checking over his little hands, throwing in jokes here and there. "Oh, right, Mom. This trip, we went to Chang'an with the Grand Scholar. We saw so much stuff, and met a bunch of important people. One of them was kinda weird, though.